4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment, know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I gotta.
If all y'all would have found footage of me doing that dude was doing on camera, you would have been breaking your necks to leak the footage first. Every channel puts it up. Well, I know who with who. Just remember what I said. You might want to hear what Wax said. I know people y'all that think that that wrong will win. It won't. Not all the time. It wins once and then it loses when it get caught. That's how wrong is. Like so, like if you done smoked 7 in your lifetime or got them killed, you only as successful until you get caught, and then you got to pay that debt to society, right? Yeah. So when you do wrong, you only can win as long as you can get away with it. The moment you can't get away with it, the game is off. That's why I be saying, I'm watching people and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna remember that too. So I'm like, it's inevitable. You can't win. 100% win, but it'll make people so upset. It's like you only gonna die in the end, brother. That's the brilliant part. It's going everywhere because I don't need nobody. I said, damn. But if I did it, it'd have been a big problem. Y'all would have. I would have been every meme. I would have been made a mockery of fully because I'm that. So when you that, people are gonna want the worst for you. When you're not, they don't care. Think about that. Think about that. If you catch a big name who got some power doing something like that, that's front and center with the blogs. What? Of course it is. How come it's not? If you just would have saw me out there opening my hips, dipping, smiling, and then doing this tidal wave movement with my shoulders and rocking my, making my, that tidal wave and smiled profusely and was in his most chipperest, most freest state. We never see the nigga do nothing like that. Well, I've been saying this, it's always what y'all buy into as humans. It's always the over aggressive, war driven with the shit to hide. It's always them. It's always the biggest, baddest, toughest, most thuggish that be having a secret. Y'all ain't heard that before? Any man that projects, that wants you to be afraid of him, he barks and tries to control you with fear, is nothing like what he said it was. But that's just man talk. Y'all wouldn't understand it because most of y'all come from a different generation where y'all could be. And then a lot of other niggas starting to adapt to the syndrome. So it's because get you, I think, what, more money until the whole ass shit stops, right? All right. But we having a blast with that. Though. But look, also too, Jazz said a lot of shit to y'all girls. Now, female battle rap, you hoes ain't aggressive enough for me. Come on, let's cut the shit. Now look, y'all are in battle rap, right? Female, I want to explain this to the female battle rappers. This is the reason why y'all lose money, right? This is one reason why people are not going to invest to come and spend money with y'all. Y'all ain't got dog in you. Y'all letting one girl bark at y'all like this, and ain't none of y'all up the pistol on her. Y'all cradled her and said she is. In the man world, one nigga ain't barking like that because somebody gonna say, hey, hold on, nigga, I broke your bitch ass jaw. Y'all got one girl that is 100% styling on y'all like y'all are nothing. And you hoes, the female battle rappers, you hoes is just cuddling her, saying she is. Which one of you bitches gonna up a pistol on her? That's the problem with female battle rap. It's too much holding hands. Too much. That's why that shit will never grow because it's too much holding hands. Battle rap for the men slow down when? When everybody start this intermingled gender shit from here, everybody is it's too much unity, dummies. Unity does not bring money. Division does. War does. You hoes is sitting back and letting this girl bark at y'all. I ain't seen one of you hoes say, "Hey, bitch, who the fuck is you playing with?" Yeah, that's why y'all could never be us. Y'all'll never get where we got because y'all don't have that. It don't make sense. If y'all are the most cattiest species on the planet, you letting a girl walk into the room and say, "I'm the baddest bitch in here." Ain't none of you hoes shit. Jazz said it ain't no 1A, 1B, it's just one. You hoes ain't shit, man. I'm disgusted with you bitches. Y'all ain't even bucking at her. You ain't even buck at the girl. That's why nobody's gonna pay for the shit. It's too much, yeah, girl. Like hoes. Battle rap slowed down when all that, yeah, girl, the niggas start doing it. I'm on Spaces documented, telling smack in the year 2021. What was it, Sandy? About 21. I'm documented on the year 21 saying to smack. You gotta get these hoes out of here because they gonna fuck the house up, man. Why I'm the only thorough nigga walking around the street? I said you gotta get these hoes about the men's locker room. They're gonna fuck up the house, man. One female in a bad mood can fuck up an entire temperature of a home. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. That's why niggas be having 4, 5 different spots because we really don't want to be around this shit. It ain't never been a time I didn't have a side apartment, even being with a girl. Never. Fuck no, absolutely not. Because them motherfuckers is going to. If she's mad, it's over with. So when you bring 10 of them in here and you let what? Now you got 10 of them acting as fire bombs. Then the niggas start turning into hoes because these niggas dorks. They'll fuck anything once it get a name. Bitch could look like a sack of nickels. They don't give a fuck. So now you got that going on. Man, the problem is you hoes is weak. How is one girl barking at y'all like this and all y'all stood down? What? But y'all hoes is arguing with what? Y'all are arguing with anything and where's Yoshi? Tag Yoshi. Yoshi, you got something to say to Jazz? Man, you hoes weak as a mother, but y'all are jumping a nigga face quick as hell on stage, won't you? That's why ain't nobody, y'all culture should not need men because y'all have the tools to get further than the men. It's just y'all a bunch of stupid big eyelashes following bitches. That's the problem. You're lost. Too much cliquish. Why female battle rap should go way further than male battle rap because y'all have this thing between your legs called pussy. Okay? It feels good in the inside and you have no idea. That tool should be able to lure more money to the sport. Y'all act like y'all have nuts or something. There's nothing on the planet that nuts will make money come. I cannot take a picture of my nuts and send it to a bitch with some money and say, "Don't you want me?" No, I would have to use my dick. You have a pussy. Why in the fuck have y'all not figured out how to bring people to the shit? You're too cliquish. We have the I just told you hoes the other day, about a month ago, didn't I? I said, you guys need a counteraction. We have the Bardashians. So where is the bad Superman versions of those hoes? Because the Kardashians would be considered the Avengers. They would be considered perfection, diplomatic power. They like that. Okay, so where is the other clan of those that counteracts the Bardashians? None of you bitches can think because your eyelashes are fucking ridiculous. I told y'all in the year 2020, hey, y'all need to get OnlyFans and start showing y'all pussy because it's gonna slow down for y'all. Now all y'all got OnlyFans, right? I'm telling y'all the future. You have too much clicky shit. but y'all should make the most money because niggas is freaks. Why do you hoes think that y'all OnlyFans does good numbers? Because the niggas are freaks. You hoes go on stage and guess what y'all do? You rap gangster shit. Which one of you girls is gonna be smart enough to figure out we would like to hear what a bitch feels like every day? I'm sorry for the profanity, I'm not. But we would like to hear your story. I don't want to hear like all of y'all are doing gangster shit with your raps, man. Like y'all are girls. How does a girl be tough? Tell us what is the tough way a girl thinks. We know what a nigga thinks like. We know niggas be writing that shit. Come on, man. We can't act like 95% of y'all do not have consistent writers of lower level rappers. Come on, let's cut the shit. Who wanna challenge that? Where's Tuna? Where's yo? Like that's what I'm saying. See, man, y'all gonna make me. Should I start saying shit? Do I feel like saying something? Hold on. Let me see. Should I? Do I? You, you girls is not finna sit up here and act like y'all don't have writers. Nobody can write your pussy though, right? That what you have between your legs will somewhere down the line, a man will lose his money for it. Your OnlyFans are more successful because y'all think that you okay, it's so competitive. All of y'all are like Eve from the Bible. Too fucking competitive. Why would you want to be competitive with the niggas when you can take the niggas' money? Being a girl. Y'all make the most money from OnlyFans because that's when you're doing what? Chicken cluckers. You're being a girl. I am a master of marketing and selling myself. I can make any attention come to me whenever the fuck I desire it, even when I don't desire it. I outthink you niggas because of my real life. As a child, I had to think to survive. We're not one of those other type of kids that come from areas where you don't have to lock the doors. We had to lock and barricade them. I know somebody has to feel me. We had to lock and barricade them for extra security. That's why in the hood you have bars on the. If you've never seen bars on the door, I cannot relate to you in any aspect of life. These girls, that's why with my league, the girls that I'm building, I'm finna show y'all how to be great. I'm not finna like y'all don't even know it. I'm taking girls right now under the wing, and all I'm finna do is make them cold. Teach them, and they're gonna dominate the whole 2026 will be revived, and we don't even gotta fuck with y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It's just because y'all nobody here thinks. Everybody does everything the exact same way. That's it. You get nothing from it but the same thing. Dumb. We need the girls don't have enough smoke. Jazz the rapper is from New York City, being a full New Yorker to you hoes. And ain't none of y'all did a blog cussing her out. She said everything. I got everything. Imaging, performance. And Jazz said, every time I come battle one of you hoes, I get a body of the night, a performance of the night. I said, damn, y'all letting her, man, who knew these stats on Jazz? Hey, tag Jazz. I don't got no problem with Jazz. I don't be having a problem with Jazz. Hey, that don't make sense. How can a girl come into like she said when I battle you girls, I get battle of the night or performance of the night. Like y'all are nothing. She said I gotta battle me. And y'all just accepted it? Y'all are so quick to kneel to another girl. But the man that gotta die for you, you gonna roll your eyes and fight back with him. That's why I don't play with no bitch. Like, man, so argue with you for what, sis? Bye. See you. Argue why? You mine. That's what I said. Argue why? And die for you? and take a bullet and protect you and deal with shit that I don't want to do, and you can roll your eyes? Absolutely not. Get out. Simple with me. Y'all will fight with us, but this girl is barking. She's barking at y'all like y'all are nothing. You hoes ain't even showing your face in her. That's how much fear you have. She talking to all y'all. Jazz, Jazz didn't leave nobody off that fucking list. You do y'all understand that y'all ain't shit as a culture of females? If one girl can stand and say, every time I battle one of y'all, it's body of the night or performance of the night, there is no nigga in battle rap from the male side that can say that. No nigga. There is not no nigga in battle rap that can say, every time I battle y'all is body of the night or performance of the night. Not one nigga. You know why? Because we're resistant. You're not to her. I'm I'm expecting to see blogs and shit. So where's the blogs at, girls? Y'all ain't gonna crash out on Jazz? Man, nigga, Jazz for president, nigga. Fuck is you and why? Alright, it is Jazz game. Shit, I'm saying it now. Fuck that. She on the other side of the street. I don't never even be speaking on people like that. But I don't be having no ill. It's a couple of them from the other side. I don't look at it as like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with her. Shit, y'all can't be shit if she can just stand up. There is no man in battle rap that can get up on the stage and say, every time I see y'all, it's nothing. Man, ain't one of us like that. Well, the only time we saw that is when Murder Mook had went on that run where he went like he ain't lost his last 12 rounds, and then he saw me and and then he went back to killing shit. That's all. Right? Because don't forget, Mook was this would make Mook so y'all don't know how good that dude is, man. The thing with Mook, because I battled all these niggas, man, right? I battled all these niggas and put on shows. Everybody know what's up with dude. I wish a nigga would say something. They don't. They don't. Yes, they do. Every region's top dogs. There is not a region walking around this motherfucker where one of they top dogs. I didn't rip metal off his ass in a fashion that y'all ain't seen. Pick one. Shut up. What makes Mook so good is Mook is ahead of the curve. I knew that when I battled him, he would be ahead of the curve. That's why I enforced the rapping thing. I'm a rapper. I chose to slow down because I know he's ahead of the curve. That's his only gift and curse. He's ahead of the curve. It you gotta with Murder Mook. The thing is when you deal with him, you gotta. I stood there. A lot of y'all will never stood there because these are our Lux and Mook is our go-to God and seas. Like you wanna be able to say these are regardless of what y'all think. These are two of the highly most skilled guys to touch this arena from the same place, same neighborhood. They are a myth. They have been co-signed and stamped by every single person who moves a pen well. All right. So you want to get up there and be able. Only a few of us have battled both. Shit, I think how many of us battled both? It was what? Gotti, Gotti, Ars. Damn, let me think. Gotti, Ars. Who else would it be? Correct me if I'm wrong. Gotti, Ars. I'm talking about in one-on-one set. And I ain't talking about no two-on-one type shit. I mean one-on-one where it's just you and him. Gotti, Ars, Verb. Like it was a few of y'all, I think. No, I don't think it's more than that. Maybe in the chat y'all can remind me, but right now I see me, Gotti, Ars. But at the same time, me, Gotti, and Ars is all big, powerful figures where we come from. You know, I'm the only one that got the same chance to them both though, and that's not even as knock. It's an honor for real. You see what I'm saying? Check me out. But when you get in front of dude, Mook is so ahead of the curve. It's like if he catch you, he caught you. It ain't nothing you can do about it. When I saw how they was trying to line Mook up for Tay Rock, I called Mook while he was walking in. That's why it's always gonna be a form of respect we have, right? Because he was walking into a trap for sure. I called him while he was walking in. He answered phone. What's up? Hey, check it out. Clear that stage. Isolate the room. They lining you up. Ask him. Cause see, this what I stand for. I stand for what's right. I stand for what's right. I know for a fact it makes more business sense to try to dethrone Murder Mook. I'm sorry, y'all, my phone. I know it makes much more sense to battle Murder Mook. I mean to scar them. Like it makes 10 times more sense to scar them. But I saw Mook going into the battle with Tay Rock, and what I told Mook was I called him. He answered the phone. Go. He like, hey, what's going on with dude, right? And so he comes in, and I look down and I tell Mook, and I say, hey Mook, clear that floor. You getting lined up. He said, why? Ask him. That's why we always got a form of respect. Because when I battled Mook, it wasn't about me battling Mook at all with me. It was more about just taking the opportunity to dance with one of the great ones or something like that. So it ain't never been like that. So when I saw what they was trying to do with him, I stopped it. So what Mook did is he went and he cleared the floor. And that was the Tay Rock battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Bonster?
Hey guys.
Hey. Yeah,
Ver-
like that was. I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute too. I was just on y'all head about it because
yeah,
look,
that's why I came in here. Because what the fuck is you talking about in this space? Remember when I said you put texturizer in your beard? This
I
type of
don't
shit is
remember.
why. Remember when we battled and I said that to you?
I mean, it bounced right off because I know what I am. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like saying, Verb. Remember when you had that tail hanging out your shoulder? It's like,
I'm
nah,
stupid.
I didn't remember it.
What's this
But
about?
yeah,
What you in here
but
talking
all right.
about?
So this is what I was telling the female rappers. I was explaining to them the way that they allow jazz to speak over all y'all, like y'all are nothing, is insane. Somebody has to bark at Jazz, or she does reign supreme. Why, in your opinion, do you think the girls aren't barking, Bonnie?
From what I seen, the girls that watched it, some of them felt agreed with her
Okay, I'm
about some
glad you just said
points.
that. I'm
Some of them
glad you
agreed
just
with
said
her
that.
about some points. From what I seen, some of them agreed with her, and they was like, she ain't say nothing wrong.
Okay, look, I just did everybody here before she came in. I said the problem is the thing is when she talked her shit, y'all covered her. Everybody said she's right. So that is her culture. Somebody should have been tripping on camera or barking, hey, bitch, are you crazy? Like, nobody had none of that type of resistance.
I need to watch it to be honest with you. I didn't watch it, so I haven't given my full.
Well, let me tell you what she
I've
said.
only
She
seen
said, she
clips.
said, every time I battle one of y'all, because they was asking her about battling girls. And she was like, man, every time I battle, I'm gonna put it in verb words. Man, every time I battle you bitches, don't nothing happen. I don't do nothing but get battle of the night, a performance of the night on you regular assholes. That's what it was. That's what she, well, not those words, but that's what she said though. The girls was like accepting of it. Like she like, man, if she said there is no 1A, 1B, it's just one.
That only applies to people that she battled over.
Damn. You ain't saw Jazz, right?
Nah, we haven't battled, so I
Okay,
wouldn't.
so
I wouldn't take that personally if I heard that because I haven't battled her.
let me ask you a question. What do you do to Jazz?
What you mean in a battle?
Yeah.
I will, of course, have myself winning that battle. I've never been. We've talked about it in the past. We've been in this shit a long time. At the time we talked about it, I felt like we was a little too similar. It was early on, and I ended up going with a person that had more performance. But it's not like I ever thought she was weak or nothing like that. I'd have to work my ass off, but I'm definitely not gonna let Jazz go around talking about I 30'd her or nothing. Nah,
Okay,
hell no.
okay, that's the problem right there, Bonnie.
What?
Y'all just
What's the
you said
problem?
You said I didn't think she was weak. I'm gonna have to work my ass off. And Jazz ain't gonna be saying she 30 nothing. One of y'all gotta say, fuck that bitch, she ain't on nothing. Like who's gonna say that?
Because people don't say that about somebody that they know is not a weak battle. You get what I'm saying? If we say
But
that,
that's
if
the
we say
problem.
that, we talking shit. That's like you battling. All right, you battling. You. I know you probably already battled him, so don't say this if you already did.
T-Top,
Don't say
I
this
don't
if
think
you
he's
already
shit.
battled him.
T-Top will not be a problem for her at
No, no,
all.
no. That's still objective. I'm talking about somebody. Let's say you battling Lux. You're not about to get up here and be like Lux ain't on shit. It doesn't make people not gonna
I
believe
did
you.
tell him
First of
that, and
all,
then I went on stage with him in Houston.
but people not gonna believe. That's more like okay, he
I
just
don't give a
talking
fuck.
shit. We
That's what's
don't
wrong with
really
y'all
believe
culture.
that Verb. We
That's
don't
what's
believe that
that's
you
the
believe that. Do you
yes.
understand what I'm
That's
saying?
look. It start. Look, here's the thing. Y'all will never get treated like us until y'all war like us. There is not. If any one nigga in the male culture stands up and say that shit, man, it's gunfire coming. Is you crazy? Because everybody
I
gonna
don't think
say,
that's fucking true. Y'all talk y'all shit, but at some points y'all still be like, nah, he be doing his hair. He da da da. He could have,
hey, hey,
but I'm
hey,
gonna
hey,
work
hey,
him.
Bonnie, we
But I'm
got
gonna
dicks
work
over here.
him.
That ain't
That's
gonna
what
happen.
y'all
Hey,
say.
Bonnie.
But I'm gonna work
Hey,
him.
Bonnie. It ain't no nigga walking that can say that ain't no can't nobody touch him. It, he every time he go battle one of us, his performance of the night, all that type of shit. It ain't one nigga who can say that. Not one. So here's the thing:
So
is
you
if
telling me that
Jazz is
Hitman don't be talking like that?
yeah, it don't matter what he say. I got the most magical
I'm
moment
just
in front of him.
saying.
You see
I'm.
how I
You
can raise
said
my
ain't
hand
one
and
of
say
y'all
that?
that do it. I just name one of y'all
All
that
right,
do it.
so
Did I
pick
not?
another one. Sue Surf can do it too, and guess what I can say to him? You ain't shit either. Like that's what I'm saying. You can
You
keep the
can
list going with
say
these
that,
big
Verb. You
names
can
like
say
that.
that out your mouth, but it's not a cop. Here's what I tell people. I always go by the general
I'm
consensus.
talking about two
That's what
niggas
I
that I've
do.
already put down though, Bonnie. That's over with.
I'm
I
talking
30
about
ball surf.
general
I got the most
consensus
magical
for it,
moment in front of
Verb.
dude. It's dead. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. If I can say that, I can say that. You
You can
saying it
say
from
whatever you want. I'm
yeah,
just
but
saying
look,
that the majority of people, if you're doing a certain caliber and you're on a certain caliber, if you're battling a certain caliber as well, they're not expecting you to say, oh, this nigga garbage. Now, if you do say it, they're just assuming it's promo talk. They're not considering that you think Lux is garbage. Nobody thinks that, Verb.
listen. I ain't never said you don't gotta praise him at all. You could just say I know what my I'm gonna work him. I don't give a fuck what he's
Yeah, that's
able to do.
true. But now you're talking about persona, and not everybody has that same persona as you, Verb,
Okay,
but
so
they
that's
still
why it ain't
make
gonna
it.
ever sell. It ain't gonna
Not,
sell because look, somebody
I get
has to
what you're
stop
saying though,
these
but I feel
girls.
like people are combating her. Yoshi combating her, Hustle combating her. They be
It ain't
commenting her.
aggressive enough. It ain't look. Who combats the Bardashians? You don't have another crew that's the other side that gives the consumer another choice. Consumers in business are made off choice. Do you like the red one or the blue one? Do you want the Oreo or the Chips Ahoy? Do you want the Pepsi or the Coke? Y'all are not even allowing another option. It's just we're gonna buy this one because it's the only one on the shelf. You got to have competitors. You got to have McDonald's. You got to have Burger King across the street. Next to every Walmart is a what? A Sam's. You have to have a competitor. We have no competitor. We have no group of girls that can combat that and gonna be tripping with them. This is when somebody got to put it together because it's the girls that hey Bonnie, the girls that I got under the wing because I'm starting my league in the next 2 months. What I'm finna show y'all, I'm finna teach them. Like it doesn't, it don't even make sense. Y'all are letting this girl reign supreme and telling y'all ain't none of you bitches gonna do shit about it. And ain't none of y'all better not talk confident either. If a girl is smart, right, and Jazz is talking with that rhetoric, she barking like that. I know this is about to sound really really harsh to female rappers. You hear Jazz talking like that, and then you hear her skill level, and you say, man, that's gonna be a tough night. The first thing you need to do is go fuck a cold battle rapper, a topper. That's it. Get you some cold battle rapper dick energy, and then have him teach you how to put this
My
girl down.
bad.
That's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. This one girl is sticking. She should not be able to do that, man. I don't like that, Bonnie. I don't like it. I don't. Matt, is this jazz culture? Should we just all award it as jazz house? Because you know what I'm saying? Hey, Tuna, is it we ever had a man that can just walk around and say what he wants to anybody in the gym? Fuck no, it don't matter if I hoop with him or not. Like Jazz coming in it
Now,
like
here's what I was saying over from what I'm seeing. the girls that responded to that, some of them haven't battled her, but they were talking about other points she made. So I don't know if they felt like that was more important than what she said. Because the other point she made is the new girls ain't working, the new girls ain't doing this, the new girls ain't doing that. Now that doesn't apply to our class. So was
Yeah,
she
but yeah, but
more
guess
was
she
she
said
more
she
attacking us or was she more attacking the new girls? Or
okay,
both?
but this is one thing she did, Bonnie. She slowed down the progress anywhere it goes. She just told this the biggest girl battle rapper. She just said these new girls ain't shit. Like she said that y'all are nothing. The new girls, nothing. Okay, so one of you little nothings ain't got a raise on you and want some wreck with her. We ain't seen no aggression, man. Tuna, man, we can't. Tuna, has it ever been a nigga in our locker room that can walk around and talk shit to everybody and everybody accept it?
Hell no, ain't nobody falling in line with that shit, man.
And nigga, I don't care what you did. You gonna have to break a
They
jaw
scared.
around
They
this bitch.
scared of her fan base, man. They scared of her fan base. They scared of niggas on jumping on her side. People nowadays want to be in a cool crowd, and Jazz is considered one of the cool girls, and they don't want to go against that shit, man. And
The
then how
cool,
you ever
hey,
gonna
hey, the
be
cool
something?
table, Tuna, not to cut you off, brother, but the cool table gets shot up in every high school.
So y'all sitting here and
Man,
telling me
this is
Hustle and
fun.
Yoshi don't have enough fans? Because how you tell me they not enough?
I'm just saying somebody got to stop this shit. It don't look right now. It should be a war with the girls. Like I'm telling y'all how to sell yourself. It should be constant female battle rappers tripping with Jazz. It's gonna increase the algorithm on y'all sport, make it more interesting. Then on top of that, the matches become more expensive. The match will become more expensive the more engagement you do. Y'all just lay back. Man, it should be a storm. If Jazz is gonna play Mook, all right, Jazz, play Mook. You gonna play Lux, play Lux. You gonna play Verb, play Verb. You gonna play Gotti, play Gotti. If you gonna stand in that position and you gonna take what come with it, talk your gangster shit to him then. Because this shit don't even make sense. I can't even see no other way outside of like, hey, why ain't nobody tripping with Shorty?
Here's the only thing I don't get about Jazz perception from the things I heard her say. Because, like I said, I haven't seen this full interview, so I don't want to speak on that interview per se.
Hmm.
But the things I've heard her say before is like she's picky about who she battles. She like to, you know what I'm saying? She feel you got to do a certain thing or reach a certain type of, place or whatever
Yeah,
for
she
you to
hunting
battle
you.
her,
She's
right?
handpicking her fights. She
Right,
picking her fights
right,
smart. She's handpicking her targets.
right.
Look, but you
Now, hold
gotta
on, hold
think.
on, hold
I
on.
wouldn't
Let me
take that
finish.
against
Let
her
me
though. I
finish.
think that
Let
might
me
be a
finish.
plus.
Let me
Go
finish.
ahead. Go
Let
ahead,
me
Bon.
finish. Now, at the same time, if you doing something like I'm the alpha and you bitches ain't doing nothing, you should be taking whatever smoke come to you. Do y'all
Mm.
follow
Hmm.
me? So I don't understand that part because at one hand she do
Here
be
we
like I've
go.
heard her talk about,
Hmm.
all right, cool, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm number one, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. But also you don't want to rematch Hustle. You don't want to battle Yoshi. Like, okay, cool. Are you that? Are you that? Because if
I
you
agree,
saying that you beating your chest, it shouldn't matter who the fuck is in front of you. You always gonna prove that.
but here's the thing. I agree with both of y'all. If her theory is every time I come play with y'all, I put y'all down. It's no point in me coming down there. That's the way
But
she
then if
looking
I
at it.
be like in the
Yeah,
next
I
sentence,
agree with
if the
that too
next
though.
sentence I be like, well, Yoshi, I think Yoshi could do it, and I could be anybody, not just me. And she be like, well, nah, not her. In my mind, that makes me think, well, you kind of picking and choosing. You saying you the best, but you picking and choosing. I don't know how that correlates with each other.
Okay, now we getting somewhere. Okay, so in your opinion, Tuna, you agree with that too? If you handpick your fights, you not that's not the best, or is it strategy? Like, what do you think?
No, I don't agree with that because I feel like that strategy. She handpicking great female battle rappers, and she's doing well in these battles. Like it ain't like she going up there handpicking and losing. She going up there land shit down.
So if
So
she says no to a rematch with Hustle, but yes to a Chirac, does that not make y'all question why the fuck wouldn't you rematch Hustle? Are you afraid of that? Are you afraid to prove that you're the best
That's a
currently
great
right
question.
now?
That's a great question.
I kind of don't remember did she win against Hustle or lose because I think
It's so fucking long ago, niggas don't even remember. We want to see
like
it now
I
because they're both at the
I
top.
think she might have lost against the only person I seen her lose clearly against was official right
And it's cool. And then
was
I don't understand at the same time, right? But like, as long as you got my price, if as long as you got your price, you don't give a fuck who the opponent is. Make it make sense consistently all around.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all some game right now, Bonnie. Here goes some game for me for free. Here is the reason why Jazz will be untouched Not only is she putting on the shows on girls, and she's talking like this is she is the ultimate female battle rapper if you go right now. Because of this, she surrounds herself with power. She sits next to Gotti, Surf. She surrounds herself with power. Okay. She's picking her fights carefully the way she wants. Okay. She know how to play it, and when she talks shit to y'all, she makes it clear none of
You
y'all.
starting to move the goalpost, Verb, because you ain't answered shit that I just asked you just now.
All right, well here's a no. I agree with you. Don't pick the fights. I agree with that, but you gotta.
I'm not telling her don't. I'm just saying it don't make sense. It's not consistent to me. Like you can't say, "Oh, this person I battled her because they had the money, but this person I don't want to, but I'm the best." It doesn't make fucking sense. If they got the money, then it shouldn't matter who. It seemed like excuses low key at the end of the day sometimes. And she's not the only one that do that. I don't want y'all to think I'm just talking about Jazz. I see people do it. They'll tell a person like fucking I don't know, name somebody random Farah. Nah, I don't want to battle Farah because nah, she's not active right now, or whatever excuse they want to say, and then they'll turn around and battle the next random bitch and say, "Oh, I did it because they had the money." I don't respect that shit, and the niggas do
I
it
don't think
too,
they should be
and the
saying
niggas do it
nothing.
too.
Yeah,
Niggas be doing that too, and y'all don't say nothing to them.
I ain't one of them type nigga. I'll take them all if they show who he got. Yeah, I'm going to get that. Yeah, I'll be there because I know the overhead is nothing. But here's some game.
Right.
I want everybody to screen record this part. I'm finna call this shot down early, and I'm gonna give y'all the future. This is here is the way y'all be able to shift the balance. Group has to be formed right now. Here is my picks for the group. Hustle, Bonnie, Coffee. Boom. Now we have a choice. Hustle, Bonnie, Coffee can combat Casey, Official, and Jazz. Yes, they can. Here's another punchline.
Heart, what the fuck is so funny, Heart? Because you could come up here and get a speaker.
No, not
We
right
can
now.
see you.
We
We
don't do
can
it for
see
free.
you.
All right, listen. Here we go. Check it out. Here's the reasoning why that lineup combats those girls. Jazz, Casey, Official are the commercial versions of what these girls are. They represent what? War. They be fucking tripping, man. Why don't all the girls who tripping with a darker skin tone form a fucking group?
Did this nigga just put me in this group by skin tone?
No, I no, it just makes sense on paper. Y'all look,
I'm
if you
screaming.
line y'all up together on paper, yes, it's a buy. It is a buy. If you line up you hustle and coffee on paper, it is a buy. I know that sounds like pimping, but it's not. But it is
Verb, this is the
because of the
last time
same.
I go with you somewhere. See where you done took me to?
All
I
right,
was
but
in
no,
the
but
car with you, and now
yeah,
you got me
sorry,
somewhere
I got
else.
out for a second and hit this blunt, man. Damn, I'm thinking a little too far. But look, check it out. Check it out. That is y'all solution. Those three girls align forces, it will get dark. Yes. Why?
You
All
asking impossible tasks, Verb. What
okay,
you
but
asking right now is like putting you and Hitman in the group, just so you know.
oh, we'll never be grouped up in shit because I
All
don't
right, so
dance and
why are
open
you
my
telling
hips and
me these
smile
fairy
and
tales that you want to happen?
levitate and make tidal wave movements. I ain't that. That ain't that. Okay, but I'm just saying that lineup will work, or we need something like that at some
It's
point with the
not going
girl.
to, because personalities don't work like that, Verb. You can't just group people. The personalities got to go with each other.
All right, check this out. If all y'all got the same goal is to get rid of these other hoes, y'all personalities will work out fine.
I agree 100%. If we could
They
be
will
like the
work out
men
fine.
and do what we need to do on the spotlight and
Yes.
still be cool without the bullshit on the back end, we would be as
The
far as
skill
y'all.
set is a peak for sure.
We
The
would be as
skill
far as
set
y'all.
is right there. Y'all have every weapon. And look, guess what? Then y'all can be tied to the other forces. The other forces, not the ones that Jazz has used. The other powerful forces y'all surround yourself with. How can that line up not if look, if we really gotta be for real, if it's 100,000 on the floor and just think about that lineup, who would you really bet your money on? That is a tough line. That's a tough bet. Do you bet Bardashians or Chocolate Factory? You know what I'm saying? I just named.
You gave him a name,
I,
man. Just keep it. Don't freestyle
I
shit,
can't
names.
take this shit. I'm done.
you know what I'm doing. I'm telling y'all how to make this work. Look, I survived every storm for 16 years. Can't no nigga move me. I do whatever the fuck I want at all times. I'm telling y'all how to hit this shot right here. This is how you hit the shot. Okay. You line up those three girls. Visually, y'all can visually put together a imaging. Y'all don't need to be cool. Objective need to be take down that building. These three girls are going to be tripping. They represent something different. They're not the favorites. They're not the people that everyone just hugs and loves. You have to have light and dark. You understand what I'm saying? The light and the dark is based on the perception of the human. If I come from darkness, I'm gonna be tripping, and I think that's the way to go because that's what I seen. I don't know no other way. Hey, we tripping, Tuna. Fuck him. It is what it. Fuck him, man. We tripping because that's what we are taught. You might see things from a different perspective, like, nah, why don't we talk to him? That's what you're taught. That lineup right there of girls is going to be tripping. Yes, and they're skilled enough. Who would you bet your money on if that's the lineup in a 3-on-3 fight? If that's a 3-on-3 fight, who do you bet your money on?
I ain't
Why
gonna
did
say
I
too
have to?
much, but I ain't gonna say too much, but I did just recently beat official, but that
Okay, so
happens.
so that's what I'm saying. Okay, look, skill with 100 on the floor. Y'all got 2 months to get ready. Man, we don't know who we put our money on. We know the matchup is Hustle and Jazz off the giddy up. That this card sells. I'm giving y'all a way to sell. Y'all are dumb humans. I outthink y'all. Here, that will spark female battle rap if you do it, and but you need those three
I
forces.
get
You
what
need,
you're saying. We
yeah, you
need to
got.
have like more like teamwork, even as far as the public eye, like this versus that, not just one person versus one person all the time.
All right, so look, let me give you an example. Every superstar or every big force, they must have a rival. Okay, cool. Who is Sue Surf's biggest rival?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, but well, let's go anybody else. Who's Hitman's rival?
Right now, you at you, nigga.
All right, so let's keep going. Who everyone has to have. That's what keeps you bigger. You have to have an option. Y'all three are the option. Y'all three, and then y'all can open a way for the girl that don't gotta come in and be all
Surf my
glitter.
favorite. That's my favorite one.
He everybody favorite.
That's
That
my
duck is
favorite
special,
right
boy.
there,
You
boy.
get
That's
that
my
duck at the
favorite.
pond. He got a quarter taped to his stomach, boy. That little duck there.
I can't
Shit,
wait till
that
you
one.
get out.
Woo, hey, I be missing trolling him from time to time because that motherfucker kicks it up, man.
He starts early in the morning, don't
Man, that man, boy. Man, somebody said to me before, if me and him was ever cool, the world is over. Shit, we can never be cool. Fuck, no, you don't recommend that? Hell no. Easy learned from me and Surf, man. And he said that on camera. He said I listened to Verb and I listened to Surf, and he just combined it. And look at the shit he done to y'all already. Like, come on, man. Easy said I talked to Verb, I talked to Surf. He took them things, combined them, added in what he wanted, and he do what the fuck he want to everybody, right? All right. We need a B side. Not a B side, a 1A or a 1B. We need another side that's gonna be tripping. Yes, we need y'all on OnlyFans. We need y'all on yes. Yes. It's a sale. Yes.
Verb, you don't gotta tell me about that.
I know
I
that.
was the
I
first
know
one
that's
to tell everybody. I was like, because when you on OnlyFans, if you refer a person, you get a referral bonus, and they get a bonus. So I told all the girls, like, it don't even matter if you don't put nothing on that bitch. Let's just all get it and get the referral bonus at least, because we got a fan base. Nobody wanted to do it. Oh no, it's this,
they
it's that, it's
lost.
that.
They lost.
Now I
Y'all
see everybody got it. It's like we missed out on bread just by being all together doing something.
man, but y'all three will make a lot of money for sure. It's different. We ain't synced it. And them girls are gonna be tripping with you. So then in that lineup, we don't know, do we put Bonnie on Casey? I like that idea. Bonnie and
You
Casey.
sound like me, nigga. We already battled.
Yeah,
It
but do
already
it again.
happened.
Do
But
it. I
nah, I feel
mean,
that. I feel that.
yeah, I'm just going at the matchup wise. And then I go coffee it with official. That's the way I would line it up. By what y'all able to do. Yeah, for sure. Because they'll be tripping. So yeah, we just need another side.
I
Once
told
y'all
you the only thing we missing is a reality show, Verb. That's
don't
it.
nobody now don't nobody want to see y'all. There ain't enough of y'all
Oh
that
my
look
god,
like that.
yes they do. See, this is the problem. See, because Verb, if you had your antennas on, you would have had Zeus Network, and you could have used Battle Rap to do it. You see what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
I get offered that type of shit at a high clip. That is
No,
a
you're not
heavy.
understanding me. You ain't never been a part of no fucking Zeus shit.
Yeah,
You
but
could have been the start of that, Verb.
I can do that. Listen, I've already been reached out to by some of everybody for these type of things. I just don't want to
You
be
could
in
have
that.
been the start of that. The one getting money, just putting it together. No one got to do nothing.
They ain't getting it now. I can do it now. It don't look that it's a simple thing. The key for y'all to win, being girls, it need to be more that people want to fuck. First off, that's the first thing.
Nigga, there's enough for us to put in the house. We're not going to do this, Verb. I
No,
can
I
list
said
you
it
enough to
needs to
put in
be
the
a
house and go at any moment.
not if Jazz gonna be there because all y'all gonna bring her wine and grapes all day. Who gonna be tripping with her? Who gonna be tripping with Jazz?
Who said Jazz had to be in the first house? What I'm talking about is selling the concept. It got to be the right girls in the
Okay, we're
first
talking.
house who
We're
don't
talking
like
off
each
the
other.
phone. All right,
Who
we ain't gonna
don't
talk
like
on.
each other.
Yeah, build that. Yeah, we'll talk off the phone for sure. We got because with my league, I'm doing some other shit too though. I'm shooting them a whole nother way. Like I'm not following nothing that niggas doing and like the way everybody.
Whatever house Jazz in though, Yoshi got to be in that house because they annoy the fuck out of each other. So that has to happen.
Well, then that sounds like Yoshi is the number one contender for Jazz.
Maybe besides Hustle, like I said, they the only two that be combating
Okay.
her.
As a matter of fact, you know what, Jazz? Fuck all that. You got to take Hustle or Yoshi, and then we'll just accept it. I think it's fair. Jazz, if you take Hustle or Yoshi, can't nobody say nothing else to you. Like for real. I think that'll be fair because the lineup of the girls that they sending me you had, it ain't bark worthy, like all the way. It ain't full throttle bark worthy. The lineup of girls that you already have. Okay, so cool. I say Jazz gotta take Hustle or Yoshi. She has to. All right, put down one of these champions and then there ain't nothing you can do. Because we can't say Hustle not a champion. We can't say Yoshi didn't become one. They both right there. Everybody was saying fuck Yoshi too. Who put their arm around her? All right, cool. Let's safe her. Make her get where she gotta go. All right, Yoshi through the door. So it don't the power attracts power, man. Yoshi through the door. So we got it. Yeah, Jazz. You're gonna have to sock one of them up then and show us. And I only think she got to do both. Just pick one of them. You got to get one of your faves like that. Whichever one of them you sock up, I think it's fair. Can't nobody say nothing to Is that not fair? People in the chat. Let me get the phone. If people in the chat, is that not fair? Put 100s if it's fair. If she sock up Hustle or Yoshi, put that pressure on them.
I don't think she's socking up Hustle. I just don't see that happening.
You see her getting Yoshi?
I think she could convincingly win versus Yoshi. It might Yoshi is a little emotional, so she might let the fan base and the talk get to her, and she don't be in her bag all the way. Then now if she let it fuel her, that's different. So it's really up to her.
Oh, so it's Hustle then. It's Hustle. I mean, that's the only solution. She got to put her down. Got to muzzle it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but the way she was talking, it just made y'all so weak to me. I'm not talking about you, Bonnie, right now. I'm saying like the female culture. She said it ain't no 1A, 1B. It's just one. The fuck? Every time I battle
I agree
one of
though.
y'all, it's battle with a night or body of the year, right? Damn.
Let's be clear. She got Body of the Year on Shice Raw. Like let's not do too much.
Okay, so you don't count that.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
You know how many fucking like gatekeepers I went and punched on somewhere. Like that don't mean nothing. That's target practice.
So if you had to rank them top 20, what number was Chirac? I mean, what's her name?
Shice
Yeah,
Raw.
Shice Roy.
I- she's not on the top 20 list, Bird.
Oh yeah, Jazz. We can't count that then, Jazz. That's like that's like me beating T Top or something.
Yo, you so annoying.
What? I ain't say nothing wrong to them, you know. But I mean, that sounded crazy. That sounded like a stretch, didn't it, Tuna? You know what's up. You know how I blend that nigga up. I don't know question. You know what's up, Coke fella. He ain't gonna do nothing but sell Coke and point his finger the whole time and break his little finger. Okay, so all we gonna do? Yeah. Oh yeah, back to them girls. Yeah, so we looking forward to some kind of wreck. Them girls need to be barking. E in the building. Them girls need to be barking. It need to be some diss records. Like, fuck you, Jazz, you fucking bitch. You ain't doing nothing but fucking surf or fucking you. We need some kind of rumor. You need some kind of smoke. Everybody just stood down like Hell Hydra or Wakanda forever. But if y'all gonna stand down, then this is her shit. Oh, the fuck is y'all? What? She said, what? I am female battle rap. I got everything. Damn. She said, I mean, I have to battle men. Maybe they give me a challenge or something. Every time I battle one of y'all, it's performance of the night or body of the year or something, right? It was the right. I'm like, man, she is working y'all. Like, she said, don't you ever not say that. You hoes is crazy. It ain't no 1A, 1B. It's just me. Damn. Man, a nigga in our locker room that can talk like that. Because somebody done broke his jaw somewhere down the line. Now, you whooped him, then you... Hey, Tuna, you whooped his ass? Yeah, I fucked him up. You can't talk like that then. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree. Hand-picking the fights is not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. Hey, Tuna, what you think, man?
Everybody got spanked before.
Everybody?
Everybody. Everybody got that belt put on. I'm at this gym putting the belt together for a nigga right now, man. That's why I'm Mike Dan.
Yeah, we ain't had nobody that was walking around saying that they did something to somebody, man. We had nobody moving like that. We had nobody that could do that. And then be just talking so free, like, nigga, fuck you and fuck him. Nigga, is you crazy? Jazz the rapper has to be the number one around her. She gotta be. There it is. Shit. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Let me get this one. Let me see. Or if y'all don't want no wreck with her, we can just crown Jazz the queen of y'all shit, and y'all
The
just
queen of battle rap.
yeah. If anybody,
She talking like it.
if we don't get no action, it's like if we don't get no blogs or we don't get no action or we don't get no, you know what I'm saying?
We forced to run with the narrative.
Yeah, then then it's not a narrative, it's a law. Cause so many girls yesterday were saying, "Yeah, Jazz is right." I don't know what parts Jazz talking about, cause I'm seeing all different clips. So if I'm seeing all the hoes say Jazz is right, I'm starting to look at them like, oh shit, Jazz is y'all Debo then. That's it. Y'all can't talk shit to her. So you got to sit Jazz on her own place, and everybody else can't like you. Because I saw all up and down the timeline. Jazz is right. Even Bonnie came in here and said, the girls are saying she's right. Y'all ain't on shit. Y'all ain't on shit. Fuck that shit. And Jazz is in New York. Jazz from New York out there on the West Coast barking back at y'all like, man, shut up. I'm getting to this money. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Fuck y'all. Battling y'all? Every time I battle one of y'all, it's battle of the night, a performance of the night, isn't it, motherfucker? Talk your shit, Jazz. Fuck them hoes then. If don't nobody want to do nothing to it after all that.
I wasn't allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, every day was strapped for the showdown. I was out in NoCal, back when I ain't no cow. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound. I see dead people. I see dead people. Yeah, they say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches. I see dead people. They say it's smoke on the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches in the back. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. I see dead people. One time for the hustlers. Started off with a half ounce, I had to double up. Now I'm sipping Henny straight up out my double cup. A culture full of clowns and I'm going for the juggler. They in the comment section like Henny losing it. Spent so many summers mixing noodles, chips and tuna fish. Cellmate told me, bro, I dreamed that you was super rich. Believe